Handsome MGTOW here. This video is going to be about indirect ways women devalue you. Like the indirect ways is like if the more you're trying to focus on yourself and just do your own thing, sometimes like some women, some of them come along and like they they sit like a few seats away from you. They they see you, but they try to get kind of close, but like not too close, and because they want you to chase them, and then they act like they're the prize. When and these are like more of the self-centered ones. The women like then they keep touching their hair, and then later on they play around with their phone, but they're still looking around to see if you're paying attention. But the thing is, the trick is, if you do say something, no matter what happens, it comes back to bite you. The thing is, they want your attention. They they want to devalue you. They want other ways is like, then they might like cross their legs and then and do other things. They're kind of trying to do a whole lot of like covert secret things to give themselves like false value, and at the same time like devalue you and make you feel like a criminal, like a bad guy. And if you do, no matter what you do, you're screwed. You do good guy stuff, you're screwed. You do bad guy stuff, you're screwed. You do anything, you're screwed. And sometimes they go and then they get close, and then they're doing their makeup, and then sometimes they look at you, then they go back and doing their makeup. But then it and some it's like a lot of them were like doing a whole lot of things to give themselves like false value, believe they're the prize, but and make you feel like crap. They want you to hate yourself and like fall over like fall over yourself, bend over backwards for them when they have pretty much nothing to offer. They what they got to offer, they got pretty much nothing to offer. Like if they don't even care about your happiness or well-being, it's like, what's the point? You and you're just trying to do your own thing. They don't want to let you, and it kind of it sucks. I mean, come on. Do you, and they like whatever happens, they ruin stuff, and but it's not like this everywhere. In some places that has not been infected with like toxic feminism, and if you travel, for example, it's totally different. It's like, then you're like, wow, holy crap, they actually respect you and care about you, and compliment you and everything good. But like, then you go back to the US and you're like, ah, oh, crap, now everything sucks. And it's like especially New York, or like, it sucks. And like, it's, why can't they just leave me alone? Or, but like, I hate being devalued. It's like, and I don't want to go into the details of how the narcissist ruined science. Like, it's not quite the same, but, and everything else is bad, and it's not that bad. It's just that ever since narcissistic abuse, I keep getting huge chest pains and feeling like crap. And when I do try to focus on myself and things are going well, then there's others to devalue me, and it's like we're living in a society that they want men to feel like crap. And if you really want to know who controls society, just look at who you're not allowed to criticize. And who you're not allowed to criticize? These very same women who are like increasingly self-centered, hateful, and like, if you're high up there, like, they hate you and they admire you, but mostly they hate you. Like, no matter what happens, no matter which level you are, they you're hated. So why even play the game? It they want to drain you out of your life force until you have nothing left. They want to destroy your goals and dreams. They want to leave an empty shell, and even that they want to drain. Don't give in. Go as MGTOW as possible. The more MGTOW you are, the more you can separate yourself from all that crap, and it gives you freedom. And you can't put a price on freedom. Freedom feels good, even if, like, even if you're feeling the worst that you can feel after going through a rough life. That having that freedom makes everything okay. Imagine your life without that freedom. It would be extremely difficult. You would be living in constant hell. It's like, and everyone who complains about, oh look, I'm alone. Well, I would, if there was a way, I would literally time travel and like to make it to so that I could change the past, so I would have never met the narcissist. in the first place, because being alone is better than being going through narcissistic abuse and other abuses of society. Don't let them destroy your inner world and your hobbies. I will not let them destroy science. They might have succeeded in making it feel duller, but as long as I am breathing, I will put science first. And if any woman comes around and wants to destroy science, she's out of here. Science first. Your hobbies first. This is not even a game anymore. This is not even this is basically, they made it into an all-out war. So go MGTOW and basically stay MGTOW. And trust me, these days it's so bad that they even found a way to devalue you, even what sucks. You will feel more drained afterwards, and you're like, holy crap, why am I feeling drained? I just had her. Newsflash, they found ways to drain you no matter what happens. That they abuse you, and then at the end they throw like maybe sex and hugs and kisses after they abuse the crap out of you, and then you're like, oh look, it's so pleasurable, but it's not. You're not experiencing pleasure. You're experiencing the relief of extreme suffering towards the level of lesser suffering, but you're still suffering. You went from neutrality to extreme suffering, massively extreme, and then you go to a little bit of suffering, and that difference from extreme suffering to a little bit of suffering feels like massive pleasure, but it's not. And where you end up, where you're kind of suffering, is worse than when you started, where it was neutrality. And then it goes the same with pretty much every girl in the US, and then before you know it, you end up in a place of massively extreme suffering. They wanted, and then you see how some people are throwing themselves off of bridges. And then you wonder, oh gee, I wonder why. So don't have any contact with them. Robot women are the future. I'm serious. You're like, I'm gonna use them only for. No, they weaponize every single aspect of everything. They weaponized everything. It's an all-out war. Wake up. Go full-blown MGTOW. Highest levels you can go. Technology and science will help. Give them nothing. This is Handsome MGTOW.